So there we are, trailer full of gear to do this spray booth in this wooden garage here. So that's 12mm board. It's 2 meters and 50 by 625 and 12mm thick, which is more than enough. And I've got each one of those insulation is around about 19 square meters each, so there should be enough there. So this is only to do the walls and the roof. These big battens here are for doing the angles on the roof. And as you can see, I've got all the screws there, some Torx bits inside them, and this is some cable that we need, extra cable we need for the LED lighting. That's nice and secure. We should be starting this tomorrow. This is Saturday. We should be starting that tomorrow. And yeah, so the way we'll plan it is we'll do this side first. Down here, is that yeah. So you can see how long the garage is roughly. So we'll do this side first, and then this up here, and then we can just take the lights down and turn them sideways. We've put the Mark III Mini onto this orange bogie here. Got this bogie here we can put them on. You can see the wheels on it. We'll shovel that, the overhead gantry we'll put next door, English wheel and a few other bits and bobs, and just basically push everything to one side. Do one side, push it all back over the other, and then do the other side. But the doors, what I'm going to do with the doors, I don't want to make them heavier than they already are, because they are pretty substantial, as you can see. But I don't want to make them any heavier. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use 3-ply on that. So there'll be insulation in them plus 3-ply. And these bottom sections here, I'll do it on this door because it's easy to see. Where this is and that crossbar is there, we'll take all those panels out, and that'll be the filter coming in. We'll join them back up and make a cover for the outside. So the filter will be on the inside of that, and then that cover will make it a cover to go back in when we're not using it. And we'll do the same with the other. You can't see it because there's ply there already. This is the ply that I did the Gypsy Caravan with. In fact, there's part of the bogie there. Yeah, but we've got a few problems. We have to get all this crap out. There's been a hornet's nest up there in the corner, and we have to use some foam up the top here. There's a couple of gaps up the top which we need to get rid of. But the two doors will do last. We'll get all the sides done. Obviously the box will be behind the wood, but we'll make a door on it so we can get to all this. And the same with the switches here. And what I'm thinking with the switches is we'll have the overheads, the ones up here, on the angles up here. We'll have them on one switch, and then the lower ones on a separate switch. Because I think the overheads will be enough on their own, but if we want to see how the paint is going on, or when we're repairing a car, lead loading, whatever, we want to see the sheen on it, the lights on the side will really help. Anyway, so this is going to be the next project for the next 2 or 3 days, whatever, we'll see. So this is clip. This is Martin Reed, this good friend of mine. He came to Ventilspiel with his wife with me. And this was at Matheson's and Son, you know, the one that does Bangers and Cash. And they had this lovely Golf sign. I got it for 180. Very happy with it. So, okay, so Amir's already, you can see he's put these extra battens up here and all the way along. That's going to take the top of the board. So we can start insulating this. We've got the first one done. This is for the light covers. We'll put the insulation in, and then put the board up, and then carry all the way down. You can see how nice and clean it is, and it should all come up to the top of here, to the top of these ones. It should be in good shape, so we'll show you as we get along. I've already started. You can see the board is on. Obviously that's the door we've got here, which is going to be, I think it's that one. No, that one. Yeah. Shit. I can't hold it.
I can put it in.
Yeah, so that'll be the door, but we'll clean it up. If you can open it back up again, you can take, there you go. So put a board on here so we can put a hinge in there, and then obviously it fits onto this bit. We'll put a magnet behind it or something. But you can see already how it's going to look. And there's the, we'll start putting the cable in when we come down, but we're going to bring the LED lights down with us. So you can see we're getting on. We'll have all this done today. We've got to go around this electrical box. There's 3 phase down here. And it looks like we've tried one up from an angle from here to the top, and it looks like they're almost centered, so it's going to be like a cathedral roof, it would appear. So we'll see how that works out, but it's all good. Looking good. So that's how the first one looks. So we're going to do the same. I've only got 2 and I've got the rest on order. So the other 2, let me turn around and show you. That compressor will go outside. You can see the next one will go, it's about 30 mil up, yeah, 30, not 30 mil, 30 centimetres further into this side. So we've got the side ones, and then the same ones will go on the roof, and the same on the other side. And that should give us, if you look, when you're looking on the car, you can see, gives us a nice clear picture of how the paintwork looks and so on. That's only one, and the walls are still dark, so once it's light it'll be even better. So, good. Come on, Stella, out. Good girl. Okay, so that's the second light in already. They're just plugged in at the moment, but they'll go into the main lighting circuit. Let me just show you where we are. So you can see, they look pretty nice. That's just with 2 of them in. So the same 2 are going on the other side, and then there's another 4 on the angled roof up the top here. So it'll be angled kind of from the top of that wood up where the centre of that light is, and then down the other side. So it'll be like a cathedral ceiling, for want of a better expression, but there you go. And they're really nice and flush. You can see, pretty flush to the... That one's not screwed in because we've run out of screws. I'll have to get some more tomorrow. This one's got 8 in it, and that's only got the 4. It's not... You can see that, it needs them in the middle. That's it, in the middle of the ceiling. Then, we'll cut this piece out, we'll put a door in here. Let me go back a little bit, guys, sorry. Fucking tripping over shit. And then, the next piece now will go in and go around this box. Now the reason this is so low down, if you think it's too much, is because obviously this 3 phase and single phase, they go in at an angle, and they're quite a long kind of extension that goes into them there. So I need that depth to get in and the cable to stick out, otherwise you'd have to try and push the cable underneath it if it's too narrow. And then we finish the end. We're going to get this finished today, the wall, and maybe one board up the top there, and we'll see what we like. But yeah, I'm well pleased with that. There we go. Give you a better view. I think that's going to work extremely well. So just to finish up, we haven't managed to get to the end here yet. It's Sunday night, but of course with the daylight changing, everything's gone back an hour. The issue we've got here is obviously the roof of this garage has been put on a taper for obvious reasons, so the rainwater runs off the back. So obviously it's higher here on this end than it is on this end, and we've got to account for that, because what's going to happen is inside we want it perfectly arched, which it will be. The difference will be is on the outside, or where the voids are, where these 2 triangular voids are, will be slightly different, but it won't make any difference to us because of the way we're measuring it. So tomorrow I'm going to buy a bunch of brackets, and we basically need to put a beam across from there to this lowest point here, and then we have to span right the way across to that next beam where that light is, and then again out to the other side, and that's where the 2 boards will meet, the cathedral ceiling will meet, and there'll be 4 drops in here, so there'll be 4 drops down here and a beam to go right across, because I cannot get a beam 6 meters long. That's how it's especially made. So what it means is we have to use the 4 meters we've got and join it. We're getting through it though, slowly but surely. And those extra 3 lights I've got in there, I'll just bung in here. Probably put them over the top of this bench. I've got I made this metal bench up here all the way along. So the idea is we use this one for all the dirty work, and then we use the other one for lead loading, getting everything done right. Then we can blow it out because there's no shoulders or no angles or no bits for dust to hang on, and that's the problem with most spraying. So if you've got anywhere where dust can collect, which it was terrible for that, but now it'll all be flat, it should be perfect. And we use this side for our big welding jobs, go in there and do a smoothing off stuff. So, as I said, stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, and catch you in the next one.